Hey everybody, how we doing today? My name is Michael.
And I'm Dione.
Hey, welcome to Misfits Adventures. You guys know what to do first, right? Go ahead, go down below. Go ahead and give us that big old like. Yeah, after that, go ahead and subscribe by pushing that button. And then if you ring the bell, you'll get notifications every time we have a video out. So hey, we'll be right back in just a couple seconds. Hey everybody, how are we doing today? Hey, it is, let's see, what day is today? Thursday. Today is Thursday, and it's October. So this is the first part of October. So happy October to everybody. We've been down here in Palm Springs area now for a month. Today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're here. We got out a couple videos of us in Pismo Beach and driving from Pismo Beach down to here, but we just kind of stopped before we even got to the park. We're at the same park that we were before. We're in a different spot in the park. At first when we got here, was it warm?
Yes, it was.
How warm was it?
It was over 100 every day.
Yeah. So when we got here, it was like 105, 104. Nothing more than that, but we weren't used to it being on the beach for the last, 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So that was kind of rough for us when we got here. I'll show you when we go outside here in just a few seconds. We put up our netting that we put up in San Bernardino when we were at my sister's property. It kind of helps actually, but then again, so has the temperature's been going down since it is October now. October here is still warm. Later on, maybe by the like Halloween, it starts to get a little cooler usually. So we'll see if that happens. We've had some rain. We've had a couple days of rain. Today it rained for like maybe 20 minutes last night while we were sleeping, which is good. So yeah, so the weather is changing. It's getting a little cooler here, and actually, it's not as bad as it was.
No,
so
definitely not.
Dione has her job back. They were happy to see her. It was kind of neat. Went in with her, and everybody's coming out of the woodworks. Dione's here. Dione's here. And they all, oh, yeah, you coming back? You coming back? And of course, she's back. They're only working her right now 20 hours a week. Hopefully, that gets a little bit better. I am been working in the gate, but I haven't been working because they wanted me to work early in the mornings, and I can't do early in the morning. So Dione and I have both been sharing that. So she's been working double time, haven't you?
Yes.
So she's tired. I'm trying to get the camper situated and stuff, but then again, we're still broke. We're still not monetized. My Social Security doesn't go so far, and neither does the money that she's been making. So we got to pay our bills and stuff. But I'm trying to get the camper fixed up while we're here. That is the big thing. You know, we got our hot water heater. I'll show you that in a little bit. The hot water heater works wonderful.
Yes, it does.
For the first time ever, I can just turn it on and go over to it and run the water for just a couple seconds, and it's hot water. And you can regulate the hot water by putting a little cold on it, but basically I just use all hot water.
And we're still on the same 2 tanks we had when we left up north, so it's not using a lot of propane.
No, it doesn't. I think a tankless water heater is better because it doesn't have to keep that little tank running and keep it hot. It's heating the water up instantly as it's going through to come out the faucet itself. So there's no tank. It doesn't fill up. It's just got these burners. It's 55,000 BTUs, and it just makes it whatever temperature you want it, and then it's just really cool. I think the whole thing weighed maybe 28 pounds when we put it in. It had a little remote control. It was really neat. But anyways, we got the hot water heater working. Next is the cabinets in the sink. We do have our faucet that we bought. You can see this is all rotted out down here. Yeah, turn that on. You can see all this is just broken away. You can tell this and this, yeah, it's the same thing, don't you think? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so what they did was they took, I guess, I don't know how they did this, because this one it's full, this one has some molding or something on it, but we don't have to have that like that. So I'm thinking to give up my table here later on, put it here, but then again, we were just watching a friend Eric from Nomadic Fanatic, and he's been building a schoolie all year since last year. Yeah, so he bought a butcher block for $149 that was 4 foot. So 4 foot for us would be out to here. Here, step back, hon. Let me show them what I want to do. So we brought the little refrigerator in just to have more refrigerator space in here so we can put our cans of sodas or whatever. I don't drink any alcohol anymore. She drinks wine, but we do drink these bubbly waters and stuff. So that little refrigerator was out in our outdoor kitchen. So we moved it in here. But it took away the place that we used to put our shoes. So we have nowhere to put our shoes. So what I was thinking is to build something like we built over here. I built that for that. It doesn't really go into there. But we want to build a little table. So I'm going to build some risers out of 2x2. I already got the 2x2s. We're going to go over to the shop here on the property, and we're going to rise it up probably, I don't know. I was thinking about just getting it all the way up to about here and having a big space underneath there, but then she says, well, wouldn't it be neat to have cabinets? And I'm like, well, this is not going to be forever. I'm just going to raise this up so now I can put my shoes. Because really, what we wanted to do is we're going to replace this, because look, yeah, we're going to replace this whole cabinet here and the top. But the cabinet we found was $150.
Yeah.
The cabinet was $150, and of course it has a kick plate, so we'd have to cut that out and bring it down. But if we brought it down, would that work? Would it be too low? Mm-hmm. So I don't know. We'll have to figure that all out. We'll have to leave the kick plate, maybe bring it down a little bit, because underneath here, right there, with my foot, that is where the water pump is when we boom duct, and our freshwater tank is right underneath here where we are right now. So that has to stay, but we do have all our PEX tools. Yeah.
PEX.
We bought a bunch of PEX connections and all that stuff just in case and when we do this job over here. So that's not going to be so hard to do. I think we want to take it out. This is resting on it. There's a platform for this built out of 2x2s to hold that in. So we'd have to get something to brace this up, but I want to take that whole thing out, put a new one in, and go all the way to here. You can see the windows there. Even if it just came to here, that would be fine. Or if it just came, if it came to all the way to here, but when we had a cutout for the window to come down, just so we had a cabinet, and we'll put a lip around it like that or something. So we could do all that. They got a shop here. So today what I want to do is just raise that up for right now. So I am going to build a little frame. I'll show you in just a second. Raise it up just a little bit so we can put our shoes in. Dione has a piece of wood over here that she got at Lowe's last year where she works. I'm not sure if I want to use that for a countertop or for my desktop or not, because this has got to change on here. So let me show you. This is my drawing. I'm sorry it doesn't look good. I'm not a professional drawer. So I want to just raise this. I wanted to raise this up 15 inches. That's the refrigerator. This is the cabinet. This is where Dione sits right here. So, but I wanted to get it up so we can have kind of a flush top. So at least it goes, this top right now just goes to here. So if we can, then I'll put something over here, not my table, but we have another, well, that piece of wood probably is what we'll use for right now. Huh? Yeah. And just stick it up here, like this way going across, and then stop it here. The only other thing is, Dione keeps her dinner tray here, TV tray. So we're gonna want to take that and make sure that we have it put up. Don't drop that, make noise. Anyway, so it's got to go up to here. But we've already taken this cabinet apart once. We had to fix it because we put a cast iron skillet in there and it broke free the first. We didn't have anything here then.
No.
We didn't have the air conditioner there either.
No.
So, yeah. So like I said, this was out in our kitchen, outdoor kitchen. So, but anyway, so I want to be able to put her TV tray here. So I think all I'm going to do is build something the same area as this is, which we'll measure in just a couple seconds here. So basically, if I just to set this on it, I've got to first make the frame for the bottom for the feet to lift it up, and then I'm going to take the piece of plywood. We've got a piece out in the truck, so that's 18 inches from there to there. I don't know, is there a bunch of stuff in back? Pretty flesh on the back. So I will give it, I'll give it 20 inches. How's that? Maybe a little bit more. How about, yeah, 20 inches. So that should give it a little bit on the back, and then a little bit on the front hangover. And then on this side over here, I'm going to do it 20 inches over here also, because that's 20 inches will still relieve this space here, but it will go up to here. This has got to be put in, and my flip-flops and all that stuff's going to come out. Yeah, see, you can tell we're just throwing stuff everywhere. I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's a ant strip. Dione we bought some ant strips the other day
We
because
have
we
the
had
little
ants.
black ants.
And I couldn't figure out what that was. Well, don't put it back underneath there because we're going to be using it. Okay. All right. So, what we're going to do is we're going over to the shop for the first time. We're going to see what they have. I know they have a cutoff saw. I've got to have to make. This is my little box. This is the frame I want to make to put underneath it. It's almost like a little cabinet. It's going to be what I wanted before. 23 by 24 is going to be the top cut, but I don't want to do that. So I'm going to do it by 20 by 20, and then it's going to be up 15 inches. So we'll go 15 inches up on top. This is 19 inches. What's 15 and 19 is what, 30?
32.
Huh?
34.
34, right? And then another 2 inches, 35, 36. So the whole counter, this is the counter right here, where the counter is, from the top of the counter to the floor on that base, that is 36 inches. So 19 for the fridge, 15 for that is 34, and then 2 more inches we have to add for the tabletop. So I don't know if that's going to be maybe an inch for the tabletop. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do these at 16. So I'm going to build basically a frame. 2 of those, right? Maybe put a center in it, keep it from, put a center here, but it's going to look like that. That's the frame. We're going to go get into the truckster. We're going to drive over to the shop. We're going to go inside there. We do need to bring a screw gun, maybe some screws, and some glue, and then maybe the wood clamps that I have. I don't know, maybe, or do we want to glue it up here? There's no real flat places here.
True.
But there is over there.
Yeah.
And we have a bench, as long as there's not a lot of people in there or whatever. The shop is not a really big shop. This is our 3rd year here, and I never went into it the other 2. I think I did. I signed up for it and never went in. I don't remember. I think I went to go look for it the first year when she wasn't with me, and I couldn't find it, and I said hell with it, I don't want to do that. And I was doing a lot of videos then, and we were driving around doing a lot of different things here. I was doing a lot of different things here. So I didn't get to go in there. So, hey, what have we been doing here? We've been cleaning the bocce ball court, huh?
Yes.
Come here, tell them about the bocce ball court.
Oh, the bocce ball courts.
It was fun. So I started off, I went out there and I'm like, okay, well, I got to vacuum this all up. So, the vacuum doesn't work because I have a billy goat. It's a gas-powered vacuum sucker upper for parking lots and stuff, for leaves and stuff. And it had the hole in the bag, so it had a hole in the front of it too. So I fixed all that. That was the first day. I was on my hands and knees, and I took a shot vac, and I was like, we don't have attachments to the hoses. It was just a hose. Trying to get all the sand and dirt from last year all summer long. It hadn't been touched. And so I got maybe a quarter of that done in 110 degrees, and I was like, But when I left there, I couldn't barely walk. I got home like, dang, this heat's killing us. So she was at work. And then she said, well, I'll go out with you. I said, okay. She goes, well, I'll go out a little earlier and I'll start and you just meet me. I said, oh, okay. So I went out, met her out there, and she got the vacuum cleaner and we started vacuuming. It's an upright.
Yep.
And I had the vacuum cleaner that day, but I didn't want to ruin it because that's what that was bought for. So I didn't know either. So yeah, so the vacuum cleaner worked and we got all of them done by how many days it took us?
A week.
2 weeks almost. Almost 2 weeks. But you got to remember, we're only working 16 hours a week. So it was like maybe not even 30 hours.
Between the wind and then the sand.
Oh yeah.
And the rain.
Yeah.
So that kind of prolonged it.
Screwed everything out. Yeah. So yeah, we had some wind right after we started. I was like, okay. And then the wind was still there when I was doing it, but I thought, okay, well, I'll just get rid of the big stuff. And then big stuff started getting back on it again. So that in between, somebody came over to help us, and she finished the first one, and it looks really good. And then we got to the second, third, fourth, and how many other? 8?
There's 8.
Yeah. So we got all the way to the end, but in between all that, it did rain, and it's like I go out there to do it, and it's like slop, slop. Yeah, it's
so
like it's
squishy.
carpet to let you know. It's all it is carpet on our bocce ball courts here. So they're really neat. I mean, they're concrete underneath it, and then they carpeted the whole thing. So I don't know. I think I like the bocce ball courts a lot, and
Yeah.
they're really padded. So when you walk on them,
They've got like that playground matting. That
Yeah.
so
They
it's
must have
squishy,
underneath
so it's
it.
impact absorbent.
yeah, they
That's
have
what
to.
gets squishies.
Yeah. So anyways, we finally got that done, and they said, "Hey, do you think you can work the gate 5 o'clock in the morning?" Ooh. Let me see. So I said, "Dione?" She goes, "Yeah." So we've been, like I said, we've been splitting that, so that's been fun. But the bocce ball courts, that was, I don't mind doing outdoor work, but I don't think we were used to
The heat, yeah.
the heat yet. It's like, man, it was friggin' hot. It was like I was melting out there. I thought I was having a what do you call it, sunstroke? At one point I was like, yeah, this is not gonna be good. But should have seen us. We took out our umbrellas. I've got some umbrellas from where I used to work at the Beau Rivage in Mississippi. They used to give every Christmas gifts to us all. And one year they gave us some beach stuff, and that was part of it. And we had a little store there. I don't know, 7 months later, 8 months later, you could buy the stuff if you wanted to buy more of it. So I bought another umbrella and a bag and some other stuff there. It was cheap, and it was a good umbrella. It was like a beach umbrella.
Yeah.
And we lost one of them because we left it in the truck. But before all that happened, we did use one of them in the
Just to give us
bocce
a
ball
place
court,
to
just to
shade.
give us a place to sit because there's no shade there. So anyways, so we had it in the back of the truck, and we were coming back from Palm Springs, and there was a sandstorm, and it picked up one of them, and there was a car behind us. He saw it coming. He backed way off, and I tried to slow down, but I couldn't stop where I was at, but the wind just took it out. I mean, I had no choice in the matter. It just,
No.
whatever was in the back was going to come out. So yeah, so we had a 150-foot extension cord back there, and that was okay because it's heavy. But out of the 2 umbrellas, we have one left. She stashed that away yesterday. So, all right, so let's go. Enough storytelling. We got a long day. We're also maybe pretty much Thursdays, Palm Springs. They rope off the streets and have street parties. So we're probably going to go to that later on tonight. But we want to get this little job done today, just to raise this up and just to see if we can get this all done. All right, guys, here we go. So this is the shop. Not much of a big shop, but they got some stuff here. Got a little sander over here. Got an air compressor. Got a drill press. Got a dust collecting system. Bandsaw, which is really nice. Table saw. And a chop saw. So, we're going to see if we can start working on our little project here. Like I said, I've got my everything out in the truck right now, so I'm going to go ahead and get that and bring it in here. The piece of wood that we wanted, that's not a bad blade, could be better. The piece of wood that we wanted to use for the bottom of the refrigerator sit on the plywood is no good. So we're gonna have to use a good finished piece of plywood and put that down, which we have. So I'll go ahead and get that out. We're gonna cut that down. We're gonna mark everything out and cut everything up, all right? All right, guys, we started already. The table saw, I'm gonna set that up in a minute. I had to find a blade for this, and it's sitting up on the wall or sitting on the table over here. So I put that on it. It seems to be tightened up. Not real precise. It probably needs to be set up this way. I'm not sure. It says it's at 0, but yeah, I don't know. And then this whole fence needs to come back. And it looks like, I don't know, it looks like we're gonna have to undo these. I don't have any Allen wrenches with me, so. Oh well. But yeah, so I put this on backwards so this would actually rub up against it because I couldn't find the right arbor for that. I think that's what that is called. All right, guys, so we got all their equipment running. We went ahead and put the blade on this. We got it running. I'm going to go ahead and lock it up now since we're done with it. Unplug it. Oh. There we go. Then unplug it. Okay. So my little diagram here. This is the way I'm going to make them. We got these done here. Show you that. These are the rails, so it's going to sit on the ground like this and like this. A top's going to go on top of it here, and then these are going to be the sides to it, or a side to it, like the back, like that, something like that. And then, I don't know, this one's gonna go up here, but I think it's a little bit too long still. So anyways, yeah, so that's the plan anyways. This is the way we did it before with the air conditioner. I just built it like this, and this is gonna be the top. And then the other one's going to be the top that's going to butt up against the table. So it actually needed to be a little longer. I think we messed that up, but that's okay too. We'll get this all together and go home pretty soon. Get it all finished, put it in the house. It should be nice. All right, guys, we built this. It's got a little back to it, keep it kind of straightened. But the refrigerator's going to just sit on top of this, and that's all we got to do. We just wanted something to get it off the ground. We can throw our shoes underneath here and stuff. On this side is going to be the cabinet, and right here is going to be where the
TV tray.
Yeah, TV tray is going to be. But I wanted to take this piece of wood and like put it on top. Like, yeah, but guess what? It's too short. So even this way would be too short, I think. Yeah, it's the same size. Yeah. So we'll have to get something later and maybe do the counter later. But for right now, this is all we need. This is all we needed. Yeah, it didn't take us too long. The table saw works real well. Make sure I got it all put back the way it was. Cleaned up. And yeah, pretty much that's it. We got to unplug it and that's it. Unplug it then. Sure, I got it. Never mind. I'm going to plug the tools for them. We put that blade back on. Our maintenance guy came in and he used it. He goes, oh, it's fixed.
No, not really.
Not really, but it's there. So anyways, we're going to take all the stuff out to the truck. We're going to go in home and we're going to lift up the refrigerator, put it on there, and then call it quits. Yeah. Kind of relax and have a cold beverage because it's really warm out. Yeah, it's 95 degrees here. So this is their little wood shop. It's not much of anything, but hey, they got some tools and it's, it's better than nothing, I guess. So, yep. We're gonna run to the house, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. All right, from Magic, we're here. And look, we got it in and it works. It looks pretty good, I think. It's up high enough. We can put whatever. I'm not putting a blender there, but yeah, we can put something there. Yeah, we got it in. Works good. looks good, I guess. Not real good, but it looks okay. For $5 worth of wood, we had some of it. All I had to buy was the 2x2s that are now 1.5s by 1.5s. We got our refrigerator here. We can get in and out of it easier. We got a place for our shoes. And really, that's all we wanted to do, is have a place for the shoes, because I was getting tired of walking over there to flick the air conditioner or something and put my foot someplace over there, and then I can't because there's shoes piled there. So yeah, just to make more room, make it look better. Took us about 2.5 hours because I had to get their machinery running, because I new to it and I didn't know what we were doing at first. So yeah, so it looks pretty good. So if you see, that's perfect enough room. Yeah, I think that's going to work out fine. And then you open it up. Got all our sodas and waters. Just got a water in there. Yeah. So we're going to relax for a little bit. Check out and see what's going on. We were going to go down to Palm Springs. I don't know if we're going to do that or not. Right now it's about 4:15, 4:30. We haven't even taken anything out for dinner yet tonight. So we got to do that, and yeah, just relax. It is now 94 degrees, cloudy skies out there. Looks like it's going to rain. We wanted to kind of take you around the park. We might do that tomorrow. So she's off tomorrow again too, aren't you? Yeah. So we'll do that tomorrow or something, okay? So we're going to call it quits for today. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. I got some things I want to do. We've got to cook dinner and everything, and we'll see you in a minute. Well, good morning, everybody. It is the next day, so it's Friday.
Yep.
Got to get the video out before tomorrow, or tomorrow sometime. We're been getting them out like Saturdays afternoons and stuff lately. Seems like a lot of people do that, so it's always there for Sundays, at least, right? Mm-hmm. So anyways, we are going to go someplace today. I just want to show you everything. So literally, it actually looks pretty darn good. I know we showed you this a little bit ago. But got all our sodas in there and stuff. So it's easier just to reach to get a bottle of water, or a can of water, I guess. Let me show you something else. The hot water heater. So like in every RV, you have your, got your onboard water pump here, first one. This one's our hot water heater. It comes on, usually there's a little light up here, and it'll come on and say, hey, it's ready. But I just know that that's on, and it's going to bring power in the bathroom. So let me show you this in here. Excuse our mess. So this is the new, this is it. This is our hot water heater. So you can see already that I'm going to turn it off, right? There, it's off now. The power is going to come from over there. The switch is going to turn on power to this area here. So it's 12 volts is all it is. I'm going to hit that. It's going to come on. It says it's 109. Dion's turning on the hot water right now on the sink. The burner just started just now.
And it's already hot.
And it's 102 degrees. We're going to bring this up temperature up. There's 113. Let's do 114 degrees is what I've been having it on. And it should be 114 degrees. So when we turn it off, she turns it off. She'll turn it off there. The fan still runs, and that means it's cooling itself down in between. It says the water was 122 degrees. I don't think it was. I think that's what it was set for, but actually it was set for 114. What it does is it goes really hot, and then it goes back down to what it's supposed to be. So it probably goes over by like 10 or 15 degrees. It's a 55,000 BTU, yeah, burner. So we're gonna turn that off. Hey Dion, turn it off. You can see the light go off. Yeah, so that works really well. So far that works really, really, really well. Another thing we did, we bought this for $12 or $7
at Walmart.
At a Walmart in
Reno.
And so yeah, I just stuck a plate in back of it and screwed it onto it. We're gonna redo all of this, but it's crooked. I tried to put it in the best I could. but the whole thing is crooked. So, but it works. It actually, let's see, turn it on. Where's the button? Turn on. Welcome. I don't know if there's a station around. And I don't even know which speakers are in or out front. I think the outside speaker is on, but it's not hooked up. Okay, let's see now.
Nope.
Hold on.
There's one.
What? You think?
One at 2.3.
Okay, source. Where's your speakers? We haven't used it. No pairing, so I can put my Bluetooth and stuff on it. Auxiliary. It's got a plug here for auxiliary. There we go. Let's see.
Forget it either. It's good to keep a record of what God has done. My wife has a little notebook where she writes.
Yeah, so that was it. We got the 2 speakers still in here. The 2 speakers outside don't work. I kind of always wanted to take those 2 speakers, put some really nice ones in it, and then don't have these, but I don't know, our stereo system in here sounds really good when we're watching movies and stuff. It gets us in trouble when it's only like a quarter of the way volume up. And basically all it is that little thing there, a controller. So I stuck it up there and have the remote control. So I can turn it on and turn it off. I can make it go 5.1 THX, all that stuff. And that's pretty cool, so yeah. We're home for a little bit, so we get to fix things up. The next is this thing, like I told you. We're going to probably, more than likely, get rid of it. This was my plan, to make this like underneath here.
Yeah.
But we really would like to have some cabinets here. So we're not sure where that's going to go. That could go over here and port it out this window. Or I don't know what. But yeah, the one up here, this air conditioner is not working very well at all. It when it was working, it would work for a little bit, and then it would, I don't know if it was freezing up or what, but it stopped working completely. Now it just buzzes when it turns on, and that's all. So this one, this little guy, we've had it since we started, and we got it in Havasu because it was 120 degrees, 125 degrees, and we had both of the air conditioners running at once. The little guy tries to keep up, and it really does.
Yeah.
Dione keeps it clean all the time, takes the coils and takes it outside, and we clean it all up. We also have some air now since we bought that air hose last year. So yeah, so we got that, so we can blow that out. But yeah, this thing works really, really well. And I know that looks stupid, yeah, where the fan sits, but we had the fan there, and remember the fan was leaning against the jackknife couch that we had sitting right here. And well, yeah, we got rid of the couch, and then I'm like, well, where am I going to put my fan? I got to have a fan. I've always had to have a fan just for that background noise, that hum. And now circulation in a camper, because circulation in a camper is really super important.
Yep.
So mold and stuff. So anyway, so we've always sat it right there. And it's like, well, one night I don't know, we got our multi-tool out, and I cut a piece out that was already cut of this Luan or whatever it is, and I just stapled it because we have a new stapler. We have a gun. We have a brad nailer. So I got that all done, and it actually works. So I can take it out and flip it around. So kind of wanted to hang it, but I don't think hanging it would be any good. So yeah. So we're trying to get our camper. Well, we're trying to maintain our camper. So maintain meaning keep it from falling apart even more than it is. But we really want to fix it up and get this all going. The wheel wells are right here, so it's really hard for me I can't push that anymore that way. And I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
Very uncomfortable. If I had to do a review on these, I'd probably give it like a 3. My butt feels good on it, but my back is awful. It's just awful. It doesn't really work really well. There's no support right in here. I've got a little pillow in there, and it just doesn't work. And hers was mine, and I broke the wires on it somehow. I guess the wires got underneath it and got screwed up and ripped. So I took that all apart. I got all the wires, I got all the stuff. I've just never fixed it because she can't move hers anyways. So why even have that friggin' thing there? So our other thought was maybe to take the bed, take this out. I don't know, but take this out there, just go straight across and put a mattress there like the
Like a day bed.
a day bed or something, but use our mattress because we're gonna
Get a
sooner
new
or
one.
later get another mattress because I got a hole on my side and she's got a hole on her side, and then the center's up in the middle and it just sucks.
They get worn out.
It's 9 years old, 8 years old.
We got it when we were in Shelter Cove.
Yeah. So that's our first year that we were even on the road. So yeah, so that's that. So new bed someday. I got to find a job here or not find a job. I'm 70 years old. It's really hard to find a job when you're 70, number one. And number two, I really don't want to work. I do work here. She's been working my hours because of the 5 o'clock shift, but I will be working here as soon as I just need money. So y'all got to get this YouTube channel going. Just, somebody just sit and watch it all the time and help me out here, please.
Turn it on, walk away.
Turn on, yeah, if you don't want to watch it, just turn away and walk it. I kind of watch it overnight. I stick it up there and I have it on my computer and I'll play a playlist, and that's all I have to do. So yeah, go ahead and do that for us if that would be okay. I just want to get monetized. Sorry about the microphone. I just want to get monetized so we can make a little bit of money. Because right about now, with me not working and Social Security only, no pension, none of that crap, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to get broke. So yeah, right now I pay what I figure out today. I think it was like $45, $50 for my music and for the editing software. And then we pay a year, I pay $190 for our website, FITZ'S.com. So yeah. Anyway, so we are going to go down into town.
Yep.
No more boring you with all this talk, chit chat. But anyways, that's what's going on in the camper. That's what's going on in our lives. Hey, go tell your friends. Help us out, please. We really need to get monetized. We've got enough subscribers. We need hours watched. We've got to have 4,000 hours watched. We have 3,200 maybe now. So all we need is like another 8,000 watched. But that's a running total every day. So if we didn't do good last year this time, we're not going to do good this time unless we get a bunch of people to get over that hump again. I hope you guys enjoying the video. We made that little shelf thing just for the refrigerator. That was kind of fun. The shop down there, they got some tools. We just gotta kind of clean it up and kind of organize stuff. We're going to be working in there a little bit more this winter. I know there's some other folks probably going to come and they'll probably have the same idea. But yeah, we want to kind of fix up the camper a little bit like we were saying all this whole video. Little by little, when things break, we have to fix them. The toilet, this is the second toilet we've had in it that we've paid for. I owe my son some money for that. I'll be sending you some money, son, soon. Anyways, also the water heater that we got, had to get that because the other water heater broke down and we had a flooded out trailer while we were up in Westport. Yeah, so we're gonna work on this gradually. Everything's gonna be really good, and yeah, so we will kind of see you next week then, I guess, because we're gonna call this quits. Dione went to do laundry just now, so that's what she's doing, and yeah, so go check out all our videos and Miss Fitz Adventures, our website. Got lots of stuff going on there, lots of pictures, lots of things. Go ahead and drop us a line if you'd like. If you have any comments or concerns or anything, just hey, drop us a line. We really like to hear from you. We're trying to get still monetized. It's been 8 years we've been doing this. I have over probably about 1,300 videos right now out there, shorts and regular videos. And we got about, 1,200, 1,300 subscribers. We just need about 800 to 900 more hours watched. So hey guys, tell your friends about us and come join us next week. We'll be probably checking out the park next week. That's what we have planned. It should be getting a little cooler, so we're going to go out and do some things. We got here a little bit early, I think. All right guys, we'll see you next week. Thank you very much for watching. This Dione's doing laundry. She sends her love. Have a good one, guys. Be good and be kind, okay?